There's also something to be said about brand. And I think that's another thing that like I actually agree with some of the legends in the out of home space where the narrative is, well, there's something to be said about the importance of brand and using out of home as a medium to drive brand, because it is the heartbeat in the neighborhood, right? It is
For
something
sure.
that it is something that it's really, really hard to like apply a digital metric to. Um, and so that's another thing. Like when I'm talking to a performance marketer about the importance of brand, sometimes it's really hard. It's like almost like you're talking to a wall because they don't get it. That is an important component of what you're spending and also like what your company is doing in terms of your voice and your brand message and how your brand makes me feel when I see it, right? That's a hard thing to measure sometimes.
It's a really
So
hard thing to
so
measure.
so I think there's like this kind of like split camp of not it's not that one side is right, one side is wrong. It's they're both important. And we need to I think we need to educate and articulate the value of our mediums to solve both of those problems. Like it's not like, oh well, brand's important, that's what out of home's for. Measurement's going to be secondary, and versus measurement's the most important thing, and brand is impossible to measure. So we don't, we're not going to care about that. So yeah, I think that's another like there's a new guard in terms of the folks that are evaluating and making have purchasing power in the out-of-home space. And that's just evolving and changing because of the people who are entering the workforce and the people who are now going on 10 years of experience in the space.